coming up on the first map, it is Dual Sight once again.
Dual Sight is the starting map for today. The winner gets 150 bucks. Greenbacks.
It is dollars.
Dollars. Dollar bills.
Get money, get paid.
Anyway, let's mo money, mo problems.
Yeah, man.
Mo money, mo problems. In the mid right-hand position as the yellow Terran, we have AT and ClouD. Alternate attack. In the mid left-hand position, we have the blue Protoss, which is Fnatic Raid Call NightEnd.
Fnatic?
Fnatic.
You were saying?
Fnatic.
You were on that team, Gretorp.
No, I was on Fnatic MSI.
Okay.
God.
Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
I was on that team. A group of really, really
You were on
awesome
team with
players.
TT1.
I was with TT1, Kwai Rice.
Lucifron. Right?
Lucifron back in the day when he played. Phoenix. Do you remember what happened to Phoenix?
Yeah, he went to IM.
And then dropped off the face of the planet.
He actually won the Peru national qualifiers, I believe, for, was it Blizzard champion? Yeah.
Yeah.
He went back. Was it Peru? He's from Peru, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he actually won the nationals, so there you go.
He is back in Peru right now, but I haven't really seen much of him in terms of playing. I don't know if he's on a team right now.
He's not on a team, yeah.
No, he's not on a team. I don't think so. He could be.
He has been replaced with lots of great players. NightEnd is a fantastic Protoss player. His teammate Todd from Fnatic will be playing in our Sunday Showdown this Sunday. Go check it out.
Good.
It's going to be pretty sick.
Todd against Sen this weekend at the UCI Barcraft. Definitely check it out, ladies and gentlemen. You need an HD pass to view it. No, not this weekend. But normally you would need one.
Yeah.
It is.
So watch it anyways.
Yeah, watch it.
Watch it in HD.
NASL.tv for more information on everything NASL related. Anyway, let's look at the game right now. NightEnd going for the Gateway Cyber. Everything's standard over here. Everything's standard over here. So ClouD is opting to go for the gas. We were talking about this in the earlier series, but Frodan, why don't you go ahead and recap what this gas means?
Yeah, I mean, this gas just gives ClouD a lot of options to be flexible in his build. We saw Dual Sight previously. Braddock went for more of a tech build into a very delayed expand, and then went for harassing. And, you know, ClouD can get anything he wants. If he wants to go for some kind of Banshee play, if he wants to go for, you know, like the Medevac, Hellion, Marine play, and he just has a lot of flexibility, and it keeps NightEnd from doing certain things. Now, he is going for a second gas, and we talked earlier about how that's kind of coin flippy, so Gretorp, why don't you give a little bit more analysis about that?
Sure. Well, if you go Void Rays, you're dead. That's the #1 thing. If you go Void Rays, you're in a terrible position because one single Viking will really ruin the chances of that. Void Rays really rely on staying alive. They need to get their charge going. And once they do that, their DPS is immaculate. They're able to kill so much stuff. So if you have that one Viking that's just single targeting those Void Rays, you're in a lot of trouble. And the most of your DPS that you have in that army is gone. You don't have that capacity anymore. So that sucks. Don't go obviously Void Rays. Don't go Stargate. What else can you go? You can go Dark Templars, which aren't really good against 111. Destroys that.
Fast Robo.
You can go Blink. That's sometimes you're in an okay situation, but normally you want to go just mass units. I think the best continuation to actually kill something like a 111 is actually 4-gate. But you have to know your opponent is doing 4-gate and not going for something like Cloak. If it is, there's so many different 111 progressions, so I can't even go into it, but I think a Robo is probably the most common one if you're a Protoss and you don't want to coin flip all too much.
Yeah, I was saying a fast Robo is good just for safety. You can get a fast Immortal out if you really feel unsafe. At the same time, you can also get the Observer just for some scout, of course. The downside is it takes a very long time. Oftentimes when you get that first Observer out and you scout, that is when the Cloak Banshee decides to come in kind of situation.
Exactly.
So we'll see what NightEnd chooses to do here. He's actually going to expand immediately without a Robotics, and I would really recommend him to try to get one as soon as possible. But for now, ClouD, he does have a naked factory and a naked barracks, just making medevacs and helmets.
Now this is interesting because right now NightEnd has said, I'm going to die against any 2 barracks play, but in the event that it's not 2 barracks, I'm really situated. You can see the production is already up. He has all 3 warp gates. He has his Robo on the way. He will be able to get a scout in a good time. And on top of that, he has his Nexus on the way. And that provides a lot of coverage against, you know, quite a bit of different builds that the Terran could possibly do. So I like where NightEnd is going. He did have to do a couple of assumptions. I'm not going against 2 barracks, that is. But after that, he's looking really good, and I think he should be able to fend off a lot of ClouD's openings.
Yeah, and so ClouD, he is getting a second barracks. That's a little bit of variation compared to what Braddock did. Braddock actually placed down a command center as his follow-up to his aggression. Now ClouD's just going to run up the ramp of NightEnd uncontested. Uh-oh.
Nice force field.
Oh, actually, that was a great one to prevent the Hellions from getting in. Now, the whole idea is, can he pick off any of these things? But another good force field here from NightEnd and ClouD. Those Hellions have not been that effective.
No, they haven't. And on top of that, all the sentries are still alive. Normally, Hellions are able to kill sentries if they are left alone. But that's not going to happen this time around. Now ClouD is just going to lose out. 3 Hellions so far, and a burned tree.
Yeah, man. But good thing the waterfall's right next to it. The Stalker just reached in and just toss it in. Although Stalkers don't have hands, so I imagine that was pretty difficult. And off of this, it looks like ClouD is just going for some huge push. It's probably going to be some sort of 2 siege tank push. I'd be actually surprised if he waits for the 3rd one. Oh, he is going to wait for the 3rd one. Very interesting. Yeah. The main reason why I say it's interesting that he's waiting for the 3rd siege tank is because he knows the Nexus is already out and about. So he's feeding into NightEnd. NightEnd has more time to actually defend against this incoming 1-1-1. And here we go. Yeah, he's pushing out here. Will he send the SCVs? That would be a big help to his push if he chooses to supplement his army that way. NightEnd, he wants to also delay the push as much as possible. Try to see if he can fight by the ramp. You see some Protosses do that, but he's actually backing up. He's going to fight by the water. Hopefully that will give him some comfort. Because the Stalkers, when they shoot, it looks like a little water gun, right?
Yeah. Pew, pew. Well, here's the thing. He has a lot of sentries. You don't really need sentries to deal with this 1-1-1. So let these sentries actually give you more time. Force shield off, and all you need is 1 round of Guardian Shield, and you're okay. So this is correct. I like what we're seeing here.
Oh, buying more time for his Colossus to come out here. He's going to force through the ramp, but still a little bit of opening. Oh, taking a huge volley from the tanks. And those 3 tanks from ClouD are looking very fearsome, but NightEnd should have enough time for his Colossus to come out here.
Yep, the Colossus will pop in time. That means that he's able to shred through those Marines very easily. If they ever stack up, it's a very bad position for the Terran player. Now, the one thing that he has go for them, oh, the Immortal's actually going to lead the way. The Colossus gets a nice fire onto all those Marines, a nice spread. Is it going to be enough, Frodan?
Oh, but it looks like some of the Stalkers are not engaging on the rest of the Marines, but finally with the good concave, I don't know if it's going to be enough. The Colossus and the Immortal, 2 fundamentally important units to hold off the 1-1-1 push from ClouD, are now down for the count. We do see NightEnd trying to corner boost out another Immortal, but his options are running out. There are still enough Marines to destroy anything that comes his way. And NightEnd's forced to go up the ramp here with the tanks still untouched.
A big micro misstep. The Colossus actually aimed for the siege tanks. You want to aim for those Marines. The Marines are the ones that are doing so much damage. Because of that, all of the siege tanks were actually able to just pick off that single Colossus, and the Marines are now a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for NightEnd. There it is. GG comes out, and ClouD will take the game number 1.
Yeah, we see ClouD managed to get a good engagement. The Colossus was attacking the tanks, and the Immortal was attacking the Marines. It was just not a good engagement whatsoever from NightEnd, and it's a little disappointing because that means I'm 1 game away from going 0-3 in my predictions.
And I'm gonna go 3-0.
Yeah, well, you have to win sometime today, Andre. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've been like 7-1, dude. 7-1 going Protoss. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to a short commercial break.